March 2020, when the stock market crashed. Imagine if you knew how to invest. Do you want to go there because you want to go there or because everybody's going there? I've had this shoes for 4 months, but I haven't worn it a single time. If I actually needed it, I would have worn it. Hey beautiful people, my name is Peace and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be teaching y'all and talking to y'all about the toxic habits that are keeping people poor. This is one of the first videos of my new segment titled, Why Didn't I Learn This in School? And this segment, this series is going to be literally things that the school system does not teach you, so I will. This segment will include how to save money, how to make more money, how to make money online, how to invest, how to budget, how to file taxes about the IRA. And if you want more content like that, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you get notified when the video comes out. I want to drop these videos on Mondays and title it Money Mondays. If you guys want that, take a screenshot of you watching this video, tag me on IG at _a_piece and use the hashtag Money Mondays to show me that you guys actually want this and you guys want me to drop it on Mondays. So yeah, y'all do that so I know that if you guys are on board with this new path that I'm putting my channel on. On this channel, I do college related content. I do lifestyle and beauty. Like if you want to know details about this hair, check it out up here. I also do personal finance as well. So if you like this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe. Today's topic is going to be about things that are keeping you poor. Bad money spending habits that just we need to drop. We need to cut it out of our life in 2021. And by cut it, I mean like snip, snip. All right? Snip, snip. If your feelings are hurt at any point in this video, this is your sign that you need to change. This is a sign that you need to level up, that you need to step it up. If any of the things that I say in this video resonates with you, hits you different, and you know that somebody needs to hear this information, I needed to send this link to them and be like, okay, watch the whole video, but specifically listen to number 4. Specifically listen to number 7. So let's get started. The number one thing that you need to stop paying for that is making you poor is subscription services that you do not use. I'm gonna repeat, monthly subscription services that you don't use. Now, what does this include? This includes a gym membership that you don't go to. Or you're paying for a gym membership, but are you using it? HelloFresh, Hulu, Netflix, YouTube Red, Spotify, Apple Music. Why you need 3 streaming services? I don't know, but I'm not gonna judge you. Well, I'm going to judge you a little bit because you really don't need all that, okay? Oh, my favorite, Amazon Prime. All these things that are like, oh, yeah, just $3 here, $15 here, $10 here. Those add up. They really do, and you just can't. You got to cut it out of your life. You got to stop paying for it, and I had to do this myself. Okay, I don't need this. Cut it, cancel, unsubscribe. That's what you gotta do. You just gotta do it. Speaking of seeing all these things add up, a lot of people don't actually check their bank statements. And that is my next point. You have to stop not checking your bank statement. And I know a lot of college students, they don't like to check it because I'm like, oh
no, it's bad. Oh no, money's just coming out. Oh no, I'm a broke college student.
I understand, I really do. But at the same time, by you not checking it, this is literally how money is falling through your fingers. And I started doing this last year. I had to take accounts of where my money was going. Money was coming out. Like, I'm like, what is this? Why is this money coming out? So I started looking at my bank statements every single month. So the thing about a credit card is that when you're spending money, it doesn't seem like a lot of money. But if you see an overview of the month, you see, oh, you spent $10 in a frappe here. Oh, you spend money on Postmates or Uber Eats. And you start seeing these little expenses that add up. And then in the month, you're like -500, -1,000. You're like, where did this money... What? You actually check your bank statement. You can actually see where your money is going. And that is one thing that I recommend everyone should do this year. The next thing that's keeping you poor and just taking your money and just bad spending habits, this year, you need to stop forgetting to cancel those free trials. Now who? This one? I know. I have a story for y'all. So this one time, my parents needed help with something. So I got this scanner. Instead of me typing the whole document again, I could just scan it and it would literally just upload it. So I got that. It had a free 7-day trial. So I'm like, oh, well, this is not going to take that long. So let me just get it. So I got it. And silly me, I forgot to cancel the free trial. And I only used it one time. And I was done using it. I forgot to cancel the free trial. The 7 days ended. And tell me why the next month when I'm checking my bank statements, I'm like, wait a minute, why did this charge me? Didn't I cancel it? And I realized I didn't. And guess what, y'all? These people are smart. They configured their website or payment options or whatever to take out the most money possible. So why did they automatically sign me up for a yearly program? So they took out like $50, $60 because I forgot to click unsubscribe. Y'all, can you imagine how pissed I was? It's been like months now and I literally don't use that. It was a one-time thing. I feel like everybody has a story with forgetting to cancel their trial memberships. So drop it down in the comment section. Let's laugh. Let's, look in the past and figure out and realize that we're better than that. Drop your experience down below. Now, I know that's easier said than done. So I have a little trick for you. I actually have 2 tricks for you. One, you can create a spreadsheet. Oh yes, this app has a free trial. It ends on maybe the 7th. So you would literally put a reminder to cancel it on the 6th. Because some places be having like a 24-day before you cancel it. I don't know. But you just can't play with their policies. You can do that, make a spreadsheet. But what I personally do is that I actually put it in my calendar. I set an alarm. Okay, if it's 7-day membership, on the 6th day, I put an alarm in the morning. Blank app, free trial due. Cancel it. When the alarm rings and reminds me, I cancel it. Or even better, once you're actually done the free trial, then and there, just cancel it outright. Just cancel it. You don't need any more. You're done with it. Just cancel it. Because if you cancel it then, there's absolutely no way it's going to take your money out in 7 days. The next thing that I see a lot of people doing, especially those my age, is that you are using your credit card to pay for things you cannot afford. Ooh, I know I hurt somebody real quick, but let's be real. Like, I'm a real honest person. I have to help you. I want to help you guys, but I can't help you if I'm coddling you. You feel me? I gotta be real with you guys. If you can't afford it, don't use your credit card because you can't afford it right now. Who's to say in 7 days you'll be able to afford it? Y'all, I meant 30 days. I have no idea where I got 7 days from, but I meant 30 days. Who's to say in 30 days you'll be able to afford it? For credit cards, and I'm gonna have a whole video about how to properly use credit cards and how to actually build your credit and which cards to choose and all that. That's probably like 3 videos. So definitely like subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified when that video comes out so you don't make this mistake. Stop using your credit card for things you can't afford. If you're gonna buy gas already, use your credit card and then pay it at the end of the month. You're gonna buy groceries that you already we're gonna buy already, use that, put it in a month. So use your credit card on things you can actually afford, or even better, things that you were already going to buy. Because once you do that and you stay disciplined with that, there's no way you're gonna get yourself in like debt, in credit card debt. And please, I'm talking to you. Don't justify your spending with the credit card but oh, if I spend this I get points or I get miles. Why don't you get miles and points on things you're really gonna buy? Can't you get miles and points on groceries and gas? Come on, y'all. Come on. But yes, y'all, we're gonna be real with each other, okay? Let's be real with each other. Number 5, stop spending emotionally. Now, I'm not gonna lie with y'all. This is what I struggle with myself, okay? That whole mentality of, I deserve this.
I deserve this.
I deserve this. Oh. I used to say this all the time. Oh yes, I deserve this. I deserve to spend this money. I was good this week. I have an A. I got this. Stop. Because you're literally digging yourself deeper and deeper into that hole. Like the kind of people who just spend when they're happy, they're sad, they're bored, oh, they're having a bad day, they're this. Just spend for no reason. It's all because of emotions. So how can you combat that? Easy. You want to find your emotional trigger. Find what makes you spend. Now, once you find that you're self-aware, it'll be easy for you to like tackle and fix it. So for example, one of my emotional triggers on why I just spend money like this for no reason is TikTok. There's so many pages on TikTok. They're like Amazon hacks, Amazon finds you didn't think you need. And I used to follow them like crazy. When I realized that Amazon and TikTok was my emotional trigger, what did I do? I unfollowed every single Amazon hack and stopped validating your stupid purchases. You're really not helping the situation. You're really not helping yourself. It's like you're cutting yourself. They're like, oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's not. I have a few tips to help you guys with the situation because like I said, I struggle with it a lot myself. Number 1, do not save your card on file. Think about it. If your card is already saved on that website, you're more likely to just click on it and just be like, okay, just go through it. Automatically save, just go. It's easy for you to just spend the money. But if your card is not saved and you have to go get your card and read it and all that, that's a lot of work. And most times you're not going to want to do it. For example, let's say I'm right here. I have my laptop here with me and I want to make a purchase on Amazon or something. My debit card information is not filled in here. And let's say my card is all the way across the room. I'm more likely to just let it be because it's just too far. You mean that's the same kind of mentality that you have to train your mind to be. You just can't automatically save it. You can't make it easy for yourself to spend money. You just can't. You know your triggers, so you gotta actively work each and every day to combat it. Another tip that I also use that I absolutely love is the 48-hour rule. For me, it's more like a week or 2 weeks, But what it is essentially is that if you want something, you put it on your cart in whatever shop or store you're in and give it 48 hours. That's 2 days. And if after that 48 hours you still want that thing, you can buy it. Most times after that 48 hours, you realize that you actually don't need it. If it's still not in your mind, still not engraved in your brain, you really don't need it. It was an emotional purchase. 48 hours is gone, you see it like, oh, I don't really need this. So you just take it out. For me, I've been leaving my things in my carts for for weeks, months even. I mean, that's just me. That's the way I've trained myself to be. If you don't want to live in your carts, you can also create a list or a shopping list or favorites or however they call it on their store. So it's just there. You just think about it. When you come back around, most times you realize that you don't actually need it. It was just like, it looked nice. I want it, but I don't actually need it. Another poor money habit that people have is the whole mentality of want. You have to learn and understand the difference between want and need. And I learned this, 2019, maybe the beginning of 2020. There's a difference between want and need. Yes, I want the newest pairs of Nike, Air Force Ones or whatever, but do I actually need it? If I don't have it, I'll die. Do I actually need it? And when I realized, I'm like, I really don't need it. I don't. Yes, you want this extra pair of shoes. Yes, it's a different color. It'll look nice, the colorway, but do you actually need it? Needs and actual needs of what things we need is not things like that. There are 5 basic needs of humans. That's food, shelter, transportation, clothing, and health. If it's not any of those things, you don't actually need it. Okay, shoes also fall into clothing, yes. However, if you only have 1 pair of shoes, why do you need 10? The next money habits that are keeping people poor is the whole I'll invest later. People feel like they're too young to invest in the stock or Forex or crypto or real estate market, and that's not the case. The younger the better. Compound interest, and compound interest is literally the more time something has to accumulate, the better and the more money you will make. I do understand that a reason why people fail to invest in the stock market, Forex market, or crypto or whatever market is because of lack of education. The school system does not teach you this information. They don't, which is why I put upon myself that I'm gonna teach y'all on this channel about financial literacy that the school system has failed to teach you. So I'm gonna teach you on this channel how to invest. Invest in Forex, stocks, cryptos. Also, invest in yourself. If you want more information about the Forex market, I have a video that I put out a few months ago, so check it out. It's gonna be linked up here and down below in the comment section. But y'all, think about it. Like, we're in 2021, in March 2020, when the stock market crashed. Imagine if you knew how to invest. You could have put in so much money and made so much, because a stock that was supposed to be like $500 is now worth $20. You put that amount of money, once it shot back up, like it always does, you would have been up. Invested in cryptos, like Bitcoin, when it was down. Financial literacy does go a long way, but you cannot be scared to invest. If you have any questions about that, DM me on IG or just drop it down here so we can help each other. We're all a family. We're not going to judge. The next money habit that is keeping you poor is keeping up with the Joneses. Now, for y'all that don't know, that's a coin term that means that you are trying to be like somebody else. You're trying to do what somebody else is doing because of what they show you on social media. The newsflash, like, social media is not real. It's not real life. You're just seeing their highlight reel. But what about the lowlights? What about what goes on behind the scenes to lead up to the highlights? You see people at the fanciest resorts, living the best life, jet skiing or whatever. But what about what happened to cause them to get to that point? And most times, people want the lifestyle, but not what caused the lifestyle. The work and the grind and the hustle that created the lifestyle that they see now. You want this certain thing. Now, do you want it because you want it or because you're constantly seeing it on your IG feed? You want to go to Bali or you want to go to Dubai or something. Do you want to go there because you want to go there or because everybody's going there? You want to go to Miami for spring break like all the college students. Do you want to go there because you want to go there or because all the college students are going there? Questions that we got to ask ourselves. I actually heard this quote. It was like the average civilian that has $0 in savings, but they have 4 Louis bags. And I was like, wow. That's true. A lot of people fail to invest in themselves or in their future, but they want to look nice. They want to have the newest, the baddest, the finest outfits, clothes, shoes, bag, accessories, everything. Ask yourself, do you need it or do you want it? Now, because we're going to be real with each other, right? All right, y'all, so let me tell you guys about this quote-unquote dumb purchase that I made. I just made it not because I needed this, but because I wanted it. Now, you guys see the problem. This was when I was in LA. These Fendi shoes. Nice. It's cute. Cute. Nice. But did I actually need it? No, I didn't. Because I've had these shoes for 4 months, but I haven't worn it a single time. If I actually needed it, I would have worn it multiple times. There's a difference, guys. There's a difference. And I'm human, you're human, we make mistakes, but we have to realize and do some introspection to show that we need to be better. That's why I'm telling you all this, because I've been through it. I'm currently going through it myself, okay? I'm not perfect, so we're all going through this together. So ask yourself, do you actually need it or do you want it? I didn't need this. But when I do wear it, y'all, I'm most definitely gonna stun on them a little bit, okay? Because it was expensive. Expensive. I also like this other quote. Don't spend what you don't have to impress people that you don't like or care about. I'ma say it again in case you didn't hear me. Don't spend what you don't have to impress people you don't like or care about. So a lot of people are spending money just to look nice, just to flex on the gram with people from high school who don't even like you. They don't care about you. They don't care, but you're trying to impress them? You're trying to spend your hard-earned cash just to flex? Let me notes. Let me notes. So y'all, ask yourself, are you doing things because you want to do them or because the public eye is on you? Speaking of the public eye, I'm a psych major. There's this psych term called the spotlight effect. And essentially, it's like people think that there's a spotlight on them, that they're the star of the show. What they fail to realize is that everyone feels like they have a spotlight on them. Other people are recurring or supporting characters. So that's just to say that people don't really care about you as much as you think they care about you. And they may sound a little bit rough, but it's the truth. You think, oh, someone's noticing the one pimple on your face or this and this, but other people are going through something that you're not even on the radar or anywhere near it. You know what I mean? So keep that in mind. Another habit that is keeping you poor is buying things just because they're cheaper. Now, just because they're cheaper does not mean that they're better. Just because they're more expensive does not mean that they're better. But most times when you buy cheaper things, they have cheaper quality. So you may buy a handbag for $20 and that's good, it's cheap, it does the work, but you have to replace it like every 3 months. Every 3 months. Let's do the math now. $20 every 3 months, that would be you spending $20 4 times. That's $80 you spent on a bag. But if you'd invested that $80 or less on just one good quality bag, you'd have been straight. But just because it's cheaper does not mean that it's better. Put that into perspective. And like I said, just because it's more expensive does not mean it's better also. At the end of the day, you pay for the quality that you get. Next one, stop paying extra because you failed to plan. And like the whole saying says, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So you are paying extra, you're spending money, maybe $10 or something on an umbrella just because you did not check the weather that day. Or you're spending money on Uber just because you did not take your car that day. Or you're spending money on a nail salon, which I used to be guilty of this, I'm not gonna lie. You spend money in nail salon for like their slippers because you did not bring your 3 slippers that you have in your closet that day. Or like you paying an overdraft fee because you did not check your balance before you went out. You gotta stop. You gotta cut it out, right? Because you failed to plan, you're literally planning to fail. So all those extra mini purchases really do add up, and you have to stop paying for extra just because you didn't properly plan. This next point also goes to the one about you checking your balance. Stop not having a budget. You're just living. Your money just going wherever you want it to go because you don't have a set, oh, I want to do this. I want to save this amount of money by this amount of time. You're just spending money with no clear goal in mind. And that whole saying that if you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for anything. So because you don't have a budget in place, you're able to just fall for anything. Oh, I want this McDonald's. Oh, I want this. I want this. I want this. I want this. Money's just going up. If you have a clear-cut budget for every single month or every single year, you would be straight. So keep a budget and stick with it. I have a budget that I stick to religiously. So even if I want it and it's not in my budget, I will not get it. But yes, yeah, that was pretty much it. That was the video. If you liked anything that I said or that resonated with you, please like this video. Comment down below, like, which bad money habits do you have? I promise that you're not alone. So let's create a community. Let's talk it out in the comment section below. But all of this boils down to self-accountability. If you are literally holding yourself accountable, okay, peace, I can't go out because I have this. Okay, I can't do this because I have this. If you're holding yourself accountable to this, you'll be so much more better. And think about it. If you spend less, you have more money to invest. Invest into businesses, invest into stock market or cryptos or Forex, or even better yet, invest into yourself with books like this. And I literally have a whole video about 3 to 5 books that changed my life. So I definitely recommend that you be on the lookout for that. But you can only do that if you're subscribed and you click the bell. Okay? I actually challenge you. If any of the things that I said in this video resonates with you, hits you different, and you know that somebody needs to hear this information, I needed to send this link to them and be like, okay, watch the whole video, but specifically listen to number 4. Specifically listen to number 7. I really want to help. I want to expose people to this information because, like I said, we're not taught this information. But I got you. But yes, comment down the bad habits that you have. Let's talk down in the comment section. And I normally end my videos with a quote, but I've given you like 4 or 5 quotes in this whole video. So find the one that you like and let me know which one was your favorite quote in the comment section below. If you made it this far, drop the money bag down in the comment section so that I know that you're a real one. And if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe to show your support and solidarity for me. And without further ado, until next time, peace out.